All right, he's staging up right now. Okay. All right, they're off. Moto number 1 underway. Got the 691 bike leading the way. That's Mason Blakely out of McChesney Park, Illinois, doing it for Fly Zone Racing. 2 of these riders will be moving on to that main event this first go around here in Moto number 1. Our lead riders making their way out of turn 3. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. I got the 691. Mason Blakely's going. Room for one more. Looks like the 813 of Marley Bauer out of New Milford, Illinois, doing for Rockford Bicycle Company. All right. Moto number 2, locked and loaded in the gate. 7 riders. Got 2 racks here in your 7 and 8 open. First rack's going to be Myers, McCluskey, Soresa, Futrell, Thines, Tobler, and Rivera. 2 of these riders will move on. All right, moto number 2, your 7 and 8 open. Looks like the 13 and the 43 running 1 and 2. That's Soresa and Thines. 2 of these riders are going to advance here early on in moto number 2 to that main event. Here they come, making their way down the final stretch. Got the 13 ride. Jake Soresa out of Belvedere, Illinois. He's going to pick up a spot. Got room for one more. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. The 43 is going to hang on to that one. That's Travis Thines out of Crystal Lake, Illinois. Second rack underway of 7 and 8 open. Takanaga, Brainy, Galley, Freeman, Foreign, and Lakota in this one. In and out of Bermzilla. Got the 10 ride. Takanaga sitting in that 2 spot. Got the Gold Cup number 2, Nicholas Lakota. Takanaga and Lakota looking to transfer out early here in moto number 3. Move on to that main event. The final straight. Here they come. Doing it for Fly Zone. The 10 bike. Takanaga followed by the Gold Cup 2 of Lakota. Oh, man, we got 2 racks of your 9-10 open. Moto number 4, the first rack. Rivera, Beard, Clark, Lakota, Rux, Clark, and Takanaga in this one. Moto number 4 making their way out of turn number 3. Your 9-10 open looks like the Gold Cup number 3. Levi Lakota out of Freeport, Illinois is going to get a spot, followed by the 12 bike of Ito Takanaga out of Arlington Heights, Illinois. Second rack. Gates down. Ross, Zander, Swentz, Wettendorf, Benefield, Wienhoff, and Norris fighting for just 2 more transfer spots onto that main event. We got the 49 ride of Tyler Zander out of Windsor, Wisconsin, sitting in that front spot. The 19 sitting in the 2. William Wettendorf out of Carroll Stream, Illinois. Zander, Wettendorf running 1 and 2 as they make their way out of the final turn. 2 of these riders advancing on here out of moto number 5 into that main event. It's going to be the 49 of Zander, followed by the 19 of Wettendorf. Moving on, moto number 6 on the track. 2 racks, 11-12 open. First rack. Wild, DeMars, Lukeman, King, Finkboner, Trapp, and Miller in this one. Got the 72 ride of Lukeman out of Janesville, Wisconsin, leading the way. The 3 bike sitting in that 2 spot. He's got a little company as they make their way in and out of the final turn. Taking 2 riders. Got the 72. Lukeman's going to go. Got room for one more. We got a battle on our hands. Here they come down the final stretch. Can the Gold Cup 3 hang on to it? Yep. Mason King out of Antioch, Illinois, picking up that second transfer spot out of moto number 6. Moto number 7, your second rack, 11-12. Open, Malman, Schenberger, Sariano, Beard, Monahano, and Counter in this one. Got the 7 bike, Malman, out of Elkhorn, Wisconsin, leading the way, followed by the 25 bike of Jaden Beard out of McChesney Park, Illinois. Bringing it to the stripe, Malman, out of Elkhorn's going to get a spot. Got room for one more. Looks like the 25. Jaden Beard out of McChesney Park. He'll get that second transfer spot out of moto number 7. Moto number 8. 15-16 open, Elliott, Smith, Basage, Counter, Noel, Simpson, and Xander in this one. Taking 3 of these riders onto a main event. In and out of the final turn here for moto number 8. Got the Nag 11, Julian Basage out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. He's going to go. The 31 bike, Jack Elliott's going to go. Got room for one more. Here they come. It's a drag race all the way to the finish. Looks like the Gold Cup 2 is going to hang on to that one. That's Marcus Simpson out of Dixon, Illinois. Next up, 17-20, open on the track. Barons, Bent, North, and Jones in this one. Taking one of these riders onto a main event. The 831, Bent out of Madison, Wisconsin, bringing it down the final stretch. Looks like Bent's going to hang on to that one on the 831. Pick up that one and only transfer out of moto number 9, your 17-20 open. Next up, 15-16 girls cruisers on the track. These ladies are battling for just one transfer spot here in moto number 10. Baisley, Gifford, Buss, and Ross in this one. Got the 2 bike of Baisley out of Silver Lake, Wisconsin, leading the way as she makes her way down the final stretch. Just one of these young ladies going to transfer out here this first go around moto number 10. Looks like it's going to be that 2 bike, Amelia Baisley. Next up, 21-30 women's cruisers. Casper, Whidbey, and Goldsmith doing it total point style. Got the number 1 bike. Ashlyn Goldsmith doing it for Kegel's Bike Shop, leading the way as they make their way in and out of the final turn. Got Whidbey on the 3 bike, sitting in that 2 spot. The state number 1 of Casper on the 3. Here they come, bringing it to the stripes. Going to go down just like that. Goldsmith, Whidbey, Casper, 1, 2, 3. Next up, 46-50 women's cruisers on the track. Counter, Melton, and Basage in this one. Dana Melton on the number 2 bike out of McChesney Park, Illinois, doing it for Kegel's Bike Shop, leading the way as she makes it down the final straight. She's going to take the 1, the Nag 5. Barb Basage out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, going to get the 2 spot and Counter with the 3. Next up, 9-year-old cruisers on the track. 9-year-old cruisers on the track. We got Milky, Mazajewski, and Ceresa in this one. Total points racing going on here. Got that number 6 bike. Caden Mazajewski out of Burlington, Wisconsin, going to get the first win of the day to 9:51. Jake Ceresa out of Belvedere is going to get the 2 spot. Milky's going to get the 3. Moving on, 13-year-old cruisers. More total points racing coming to you here. Moto number 14, Lee Simpson and Zanoni. Looks like the 509 of Zanoni out of McChesney Park, Illinois. He'll get the first win, followed by that number 1 bike, Simpson out of South Beloit. Lee with the 3 out of McChesney Park, Illinois. Moving on, 15's a moto number on the track. 36 to 40-year-old cruisers, Ramadka, Manahano Heights, Stocklosa, and Jackson battling for just 2 transfer spots. I believe that's Stocklosa and Manahano. Here comes Jackson on the inside. We got a battle going on. Jackson taking over. The 82 of Manahano with the second transfer spot. So Jackson, Manahano, 1 and 2. Next up, your 41 to 45-year-old cruisers. Trap, Kaiser, and Sellover doing it total points down here in moto number 16. They're making their way out of turn 3. We got a battle for that 1 spot as they make their way down the final stretch. Here they come. Got Gold Cup colors. The 2. The 14, Sellover is going to take the win out of Roscoe, Illinois, followed by that Gold Cup 2 of Trap out of North Prairie, Wisconsin, and Kaiser out of Belvedere with the 3 in your 41 to 45-year-old cruisers. Next up, 17's your moto number. Gates down. Here they come, your 5 and under novices. Shockley, Sletton, Bernard, Hecker, Stromberg, Reel, and Bauer in this one. 3 of these riders going to move on and advance to that main event. Got the Gold Cup 1 leading the way, followed by the 166. The Gold Cup number 1, Henry Bauer out of Spring Grove, Illinois, sitting in that 1 spot, checking out early, that 166. Cole Shockley out of South Beloit, Illinois, sitting in that 2 spot. And I believe the 871 sitting there. That's Mason Hecker out of Winnebago. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. Still got that Gold Cup 1 of Bauer. Bauer's going to get a transfer spot. Got room for 2 more to 812. Oh, Bernard. Bernard moved up in there. And then the 166 of Shockley. All right, here we go. 6-year-old novice on the track. Emil Hecker, Burial, Street, Bauer, and Otto in this one. Taking 2 of these riders onto that main event here in your 6-year-old novice class. 18's the moto number. Oh, the final stretch. Got our 2 front runners. They're both checking out. Bringing it to the stripe. Got the 813 of Bauer. Bauer's going to go, followed by the 869 of Street out of Rockford, Illinois. Oh, next up. 7-year-old novices. We got 3 racks of these riders. They're going to have a semi-main event today. 3 racks. The first rack, moto number 19, Bauer, Shanahan, Dunn, Foreign, Stromberg, and Sletton. Competing for just 2 transfer spots this first go-around. Got the 221 leading the way, followed by the 76. Here comes the 420 in that 3 spot. 2 of them going to move on to that main event. Semi. 2 of them are going to advance on to that semi-main event. 3 racks of these 7-year-old novices. Holy cow, semi-main event's going to be going on here today at the Rock. Here we go. 2 of them moving on to that first semi-main event. The 221 bike of Foreign, followed by the 76 of Dunn. Those 2 riders will move on to a semi-main event. Next up, moto number 20, 7-year-old novices. Sellover, Hernandez, Real, Lapier, and McCluskey. Taking 2 more riders onto that semi-main event. I believe the 875. Natalie Lapier's leading the way as they make their way out of turn number 3 out of Roscoe, Illinois. Lapier leading the pack. She's got a little company, though. Got the 182 turning on the gas. That's Gray Sellover. So Gray Sellover's going to go, followed by Lapier, both out of Roscoe, Illinois. They're going to pick up those 2 transfers to that semi-main event. All right, moto number 21, your 3rd rack of 7-year-old novices. Ballergen, Lund, Brainy, Bowen, and Galley in this one. 2 more riders going to advance in and out of the final turn. Bringing it to the stripe. I got the 85 bike, Blake Bowen out of Rockford, Illinois, getting a spot. Got room for 1 more. Is that the 822? 822 of Galley out of Freeport. Getting that 2nd transfer to that semi-main event for your 7-year-old novice class. Next up, 8-year-old novices on the track. Got 2 racks of these riders. Emil, Lane, Parsonage, Lapier, and Myers. 2 racks. These 2 will combine into 1 next go around. First time around, we are taking 2. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. Got the 886 of Lapier out of Roscoe, followed by that 68 of Carter Lane out of Rockford, Illinois. 2nd rack, gates down. Here they come. 4 riders, Tobler, Shockley, Futrell, and Freeman. 2 of these riders going to move on this first go around. Got the 130 ride. Samaj Futrell leading the way on the 130 bike. Got the 35 sitting in that 2 spot. That's Grace Shockley, Futrell, and Shockley running 1 and 2. Here comes the 30 bike of Tobler. Once again, motos 22 and 23 will combine. 2nd go around. All right, here they come down the final straight. Got Samaj Futrell out of Rockford, Illinois. Futrell's going to go, followed by the 35 of Shockley. 9-year-old novices on the track. 7 riders. We're taking 3 this first go around. Norris, Bungie, Zanker, Angus Clark, Bowen, Cody Clark, and Milky. Taking 3 riders. Got the 814 bike leading the way. That's Oliver Bungie out of McChesney Park, Illinois. The 35 bike sitting in that 2 spot. Cody Clark. So the 814 of Bungie's going to go. The 35 and the 127. That's Clark and Milky. That is your 3 transfers out of Moto 24, your 9-year-old novice class. Next up, 10-year-old novices on the track. Rivera, Rux, Veenhoff, and Swensk competing for just 1 transfer spot. In and out of the final turn. 25 is a moto number. taking one rider. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. On the 703 bike, Colin Rux out of McChesney Park, Illinois, doing for Midwest Militia. He's going to pick up that one and only transfer spot out of Moto 25, your 10-year-old novice class. Next up, 11-year-old novices on the track. 26 is the moto number. Brown, Pearson, Counter, Adams, Wild, and Farr in this one. Got the 899 followed by the 879. Maybe it's the 819. Maybe I didn't see that number right as they came around turn number 2. Anyhow, they're taking 2 of these riders onto a main event. The 879, Nolan Brown leading the way. Brown's going to go. Got room for one more. The 899. But I don't have a 899. No, because there's 819. Hey, that 899 bike, we don't know who you are. All right, next Moto 12-year-old novice. 2 of these riders are going to move on. Meekum, Soriano, Wick, Fennessy, Malmgren, and Brettel. 2 we're taking the 13 and the 18. That's Meekum and Malmgren. Moto number 28 on the track, 15-year-old novice, Counter, Bus, Ross, and Kalami battling for just one transfer spot. Here they come. We got a drag race going on for that one and only transfer spot, bringing her to the stripe. The 95 is going to hang on to that one. That's going to be Chase Kalami out of McChesney Park, Illinois, picking up that one and only transfer spot in your 15-year-old novice class. Next up, 20. All right, thank you, sir. All right. 21 to 25. Novice, Summers, Tackberry, and Rundle. Looks like there was only 2 of them out there, though. Oh, we lost one. That's what it is. We lost a rider. She's back up. So Tackberry looks like going to take the win this round. Rundle with the 2, and looks like Summers is back up. Let's give her one big round of applause one more time. Track officials out there quick to respond to it. All right, Moto number 30, locked and loaded in the gate. That's your 26 to 35-year-old novice class. Keckman, Mulbach, Jones, and Phoenix going to battle for just one transfer spot. Oh, gates down. Looks like the 802 with the hole shot. That's Donovan Jones out of Las Vegas, Nevada. Jones with the hole shot, but we got a battle going on. It's anybody's race at this point. These guys are running close together, in and out of turn 2. The 868 taking over that 2 spot. Oh, keep your eye on turn number 3. Oh, they're bringing the heat down the final straight. Let's see who can hang on to this transfer spot. 802 is going to hang on to it. Donovan Jones out of Las Vegas, Nevada, picking up that one and only transfer in your 26 to 35-year-old novice class. Moving on, 41 to 45-year-old novice on the track. 31 is the moto number. Bowen, Fennessy, Counter, Carlin, and Casper in this one. 2 of these riders going to move on to that main event. I don't see a number on this one, so I don't know who he is. We'll figure it out. And the 903. The 903 at Carlin's going to go. The 2. Who's the state 1? And the 850. Is that Lisa? So it's got to be Bowen is 36 that transferred?
Yeah. He needs to get a number plate on or he won't be starting.
We changed the license plate to match the book.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Tell that Zachary Bowen he needs a plate or he won't get.
All right, Bowen. Bowen, looks like you're the 36 ride. Make sure you got a plate for the main event or we won't score you. All right, moving on. 32 is the moto number on the track. 51 and over novice is the class. We got Tobler, Melton, Pulaski. Doing it total point style. Looks like Melton and Pulaski running 1 and 2 in and out of the final turn. Kegel's Bike Shop colors. 1 and 2 as they make their way to the stripe. Got the 29 bike. Dana Melton out of McChesney Park, Illinois, going to take the win, the 173. Pulaski out of Rockford, Illinois with the 2. Tobler with the 3. Next up, moto number 33 on the track, your 5 and under intermediate class. Blakely, Viola, and Shanahan. Got the 691 of Blakely leading the way. Viola sitting in that 2 spot. In and out of the final turn. Total point style, every round counts. Lowest points wins at the end of the day. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. Still got the 691 of Mason Blakely out of McChesney Park, Illinois, leading the way. Going to come across for the win. The 119 of Viola is going to get the 2 spot. And Shanahan on 869 with the 3. Whoa! Almost losing our second place rider there heading into turn number 2, getting a little squirrely. That's your 7-year-old intermediate class. Steins, Farr, Rivera, and Lakota in this one. Got the Gold Cup number 2, Nicholas Lakota out of Freeport, Illinois, leading the way. We're taking one of these riders on to a main event. Looks like the Gold Cup 2, Nicholas Lakota, going to transfer out early here in your 7-year-old intermediate class. Moving on, 35 is a moto number on the track. 9-year-old intermediates. We got a full rack this first go around. King, McConnell, Ross, Beard, Mulbach, Benefield, Ross, and Larson in this one. Got the 22 bike leading the way. Ashton Beard out of McChesney Park, Illinois. He's got a little company. Looks like Freeport color sitting in that 2 spot. 3 riders going to transfer out to that main event. The 58 bike, Jack Larson. So it's going to be Beard, Larson, and the 42, a King. Next up, 36 is the moto number on the track. 10-year-old intermediates, Holloway, Lee, and Gifford doing it total point style here in moto number 36. Got the state number 1, Logan Lee, leading the way out of McChesney Park, Illinois. Doing it for Midwest Militia. Got Rockford bicycle color sitting in that 2 spot. That's Holloway out of Rockford, Illinois. Here they come down the final stretch. The state 1, Lee, going to take the win. The state 2, Holloway, going to get the 2 spot. And the number 5, a Gifford out of Belvedere with the 3. Next up, your 11-year-old intermediate class, Finkboner, Monahana, Wibbins, King, Kimbrough, and Schenberger battling for just 2 transfer spots as they make their way down the final stretch. Got the 97 of Finkboner. Finkboner's going to bring it in. We got a battle going on for that second transfer spot. Looks like the Gold Cup 3 is going to hang on to that one. That's Mason King. Moving on, another full rack here in your 12-year-old intermediate class. Beard, Meekum, Whidbey, Trapp, DeMars, Audra Meekum, Miller, and Pavlok in this one. 3 of these riders going to move on to that main event. Got the 25 bike leading the way. That's Jaden Beard out of McChesney Park, Illinois. Gold Cup 1, Tucker Trapp sitting in that 2 spot out of North Prairie, Wisconsin. Here they come, 3 riders. Got the 115 sitting in there too. That's Dean Miller. Going to be the 25, the Gold Cup 1, and the 115. Beard, Trapp, and Miller, your 3 transfers. Out of moto number 38, your 12-year-old intermediate class. Next up, 13-year-old intermediates on the track. Zanoni, Xander, and Smith in this one. Got the 61 bike of Xander leading the way, but here comes Zanoni. Zanoni passing on the inside. That's the 96 bike leading the way. Zanoni out of McChesney Park, Illinois, taking over that 1 spot. Zanoni's going to take the win. The 61 of Xander with the 2, Smith with the 3, and your 13-year-old intermediates. Next up, your 15-year-old intermediates on the track. 2 of these riders going to move on to that main event. Knoll, Hathaway, Knutson, Baisley, and Farr are your competitors. 2 riders going to move on. Got the 39 bike, Knutson out of Freeport, Illinois. Oh, no, that's the 39. 39. And the 114. All right.
What he said they called his number out. He's wondering why you called him on a 124.
We didn't. Right? We called him on
92 and a 35. 92. So 17, 20-year-old intermediates, Noel North, Barons, and Jones at 92. Barons out of Rockford, Illinois, picking up that one and only transfer spot. Moto number 42. 21 to 25-year-old intermediates, Carmody, Frossard, and Heights in this one. Doing it total point style. Got Kegel's colors running on the front side of this one.
Oh, yeah, on his receipt.
Oh, here comes the 51 bike. The 50 going to hang on to it. That's Carmody for the win. Heights with the 2. Frossard with the 3. In your 21 to 25-year-old intermediate class. Next up, moto number 43, locked and loaded in the gate. 36 to 40-year-old intermediate. Schultz, Trapp, Copeland, and Jones in this one. Taking one of these riders onto a main event. Got the 84 ride. Doing it for the Mangler. Joshua Copeland out of Janesville, Wisconsin. He's got a little company with the Gold Cup number 2. Chris Trapp out of North Prairie, Wisconsin. Here they come, making their way into turn number 2. Trapp trying to get around as they make their way out of the turn. Oh, Copeland skating around in turn number 3 on the Gold Cup number 2. We're taking one of these riders onto that main event. Copeland on the Gold Cup 2 taking over. Going to pick up that one and only transfer spot out of Moto 43, your 36 to 40 intermediate class. Next up.
That was Trapp.
Oh, Trapp. What did I say? Oh, Trapp. Trapp on the Gold Cup 2 picking up that one and only transfer spot. Hey, that's what I had. That's what I had marked. That's what I had marked. Moto number 44, 46 to 50-year-old intermediates, Kaiser, Rundle, Riley, and Takanaga taking one rider. Looks like the 715. Kaiser out of Belvedere, Illinois, picking up that one and only transfer. Moving on, Moto 45 on the track. Expert class, 8-year-old, Ceresa, Takanaga, Viola, and Massajuski taking one rider. Got Kegel's colors on point. That's Viola on the number 6 bike out of Loves Park, Illinois, leading the way. Takanaga sitting in his hip pocket as they make their way in and out of the turn. The final turn. Ah, here they come bringing it to the stripe. It's a drag race. The 6 of Viola hanging on to it out of Loves Park, Illinois in your 8-year-old expert class. Next up, 10-year-old experts on the track. Wettendorf, Xander, Lakota, and Takanaga battling for just one transfer spot. Looks like the Gold Cup 3. Levi Lakota. Here comes the 12. The Gold Cup 3 out of Freeport, Illinois. Levi Lakota, he's going to pick up that one and only transfer out of Moto 46. Moto 47 on the track. 13-year-old experts, Malman, Lukeman, and Klein in this one. Got the 10 bike of Klein leading the way. The 72 of Lukeman looking for a way around in and out of the final turn. Here they come. Lukeman's bringing some heat. It's going to be a drag race. The 10's going to hang on to it. Klein for the win. Lukeman with the 2. Malman with the 3. And your 13-year-old experts. Oh, we got some racing going on here in your 15-year-old expert class. Simpson, Andrews, Kimbrough, Riley, and Elliott battling for just 2 transfer spots in and out of the final turn. Oh, these guys are elbow to elbow, side by side. Freeport colors on the 31 bike. That's Elliott, followed by the 121 of Kimbrough. Oh, moving on. 16-year-old experts on the track. Cook, Jackson, and Basage in this one here in moto number 49. Got the NAG 11, Julian Basage out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, leading the way. Basage going to take the win. The 3 of Cook, the King Cobra. He's going to take the 2 spot. And Jackson out of Freeport with the 3. Next up, 17 to 20-year-old experts on the track. Wolney, Bent, the Ghost Rider Ward, Monahano, and Roach in this one. Got the 17 of Ryan Wolney. Oh, 7, the Ghost Rider taking over, taking 2 of these riders. Here comes Monahano. The 7 and the 17 of Wolney. That's Ward and Wolney picking up those 2 transfers out of motor number 50. Your 17 to 20-year-old experts. All right, man, we got 3 racks of your balance bikes on deck for you. 12 riders. 11 riders in the balance bike class today. Let's see what we got going first here. All right, your first rack, moto number 51, 4-year-old balance bikes, Wallgren, Bernard, and Kennedy Wallgren. Got the 557 of Wallgren. Kennedy Wallgren leading the way. But the 901 of Gavin Bernard out of Loves Park, Illinois, sitting in that 2 spot. And we got a runner.
Does he have to have a bike to keep scoring? Yeah, where's his number plate?
I think he's one of the siblings helping. But it just looks funny because you see 3 riders and then one kid just running.
Yeah, and this little one back there is not going to be able to get up. Yeah. Where are the track officials? They already left to go to. Oh, yeah. Of course.
All right, we got Kennedy Wallgren, Gavin Bernard running 1 and 2. We got Cadence Wallgren out of Monroe, Wisconsin, sitting in that 3 spot. The next gate drops. 6 riders, the 3-year-old balance bikes. We got Heister, King, Jones, Zenker, Emil, and Pixley in that one. They're running down the front straight. Got moto number 51 in the final straight. 4-year-old balance bikes, the 557, Kennedy Wallgren out of Monroe, Wisconsin, bringing it to the stripe. She's going to take the win. Gavin Bernard on the 901 out of Loves Park, Illinois. Bernard going to bring it on in for the 2 spot. Cadence Wallgren with the 3. Moving on to our...
I combined the last 2 together.
And 3, 7 and
There was
6.
3.
Ah,
So these are all together.
okay. We got a full rack of them out there. Looks like this is 3-year-olds and 1 to 2-year-olds combined. Heister, King, Jones, Zenker, Emil, Pixley, King, and Shanahan in this one.
5 is 2 and 5.
I should have probably combined it the other way, but I didn't know.
Yeah. Is that Caleb Jones out front?
It's 7 and 5. Oh, no. That's not good. 7 is 6 and 7.
I think that was the 612 of Caleb Jones.
6, 2, and 3.
Oh, we got a battle going on for that 2 spot, though. These guys are racing.
9 is 5.
Uh-oh, we got a battle going on for the 1 spot. Here they come, making their way down the final stretch. It's got the 612. Caleb Jones leading the way, but here comes that 900. The 612, the 900, the 302.
2 and 3.
So Caleb Jones taking the win on that one. The 900, a Heister with the 2 spot. Here comes the 803, the 717. So the 3 spot is the 302. That's Lena Pixley out of Woodstock. And the 4 going to go to the 803 of Emil.
19 is 1 and 8. 20 is 2 and 3.
And the 717, Kayliana King taking the win for the
7.
2-year-old class. Shanahan getting the 2 spot.
2 is 4 and 7. 23,
Yeah, I
1
should have
and 8.
combined it the other way. I figured there was only 2 left.
24, 7.
Socks, whatever. Just jump in there.
I missed one.
You've got Braxton still coming.
Yeah.
Okay, Moto 25 is 7. 26 is
180. Oh, 182. That's it. Oh, I didn't miss one.
27 is 1 and 2.
Network I can help you.
All right, and 883 Braxton Zanker out of Machesney Park, Illinois.
2.
All right, nice job on our balance bike class. All right, we're going to get our books together. I'll be calling motos 1 through 10 for round 2 in just a minute. All right, here we go for round number 2, motos 1 through 10. If you didn't qualify that first go around, make your way up the staging for round number 2. And all those motos that were combined, pay attention. I think there was only one. Yeah, and we do have semi-main events today as well. Yeah, 7-year-old novices. We have semi-main events today, so we're going to take our qualifiers. And then 8-year-old novice, motos 22, 23, you're combined. So motos 1 through 10, make your way up the staging for round number 2. Hey, Weston Auto, they're looking for you up on the starting hill. Weston Auto, this is your moto, your chance to make it onto that main event. So they're holding the gate for you, bud. Weston Auto, moto number 1, round number 2. Looking for you up on the gate. Somebody let us know if he's coming. Yeah? Okay. All right, he's making his way. What's that?
Sound effects.
Should be 5 left.
And
Clapping.
they're on the tablet.
Yeah, either one of them.
So we swapped out because it's a Dr. Brown's bottle, and
Was
I
for
didn't
their
have
own or
any
not?
extra in my cabinet, but
I have to put those in the effect.
younger infant class did, and it's a number 1. So we switched it out just so she couldn't spill.
Oh, gates down, they're off.
Pick up some bigger nipples, and
Moto number 1, we should have Otto, Sletton, and Street left in this. Oh, losing a rider here in the front straight.
times doing that, and I was like, but just the mom makes me so irritated that then I get, with the baby, I'm like,
Got Street on the 869 leading the way. Got the 804 of Otto out of Stockton, Illinois, sitting in that 2 spot, getting our down rider checked out. Yeah, back up. That's Sletton out of Rockford, Illinois on the 12 by. He's back up. Yeah, looks like he's going to finish the round here. All right, 804 and the 869, Street and Otto picking up those transfer spots out of moto number 1. And Sletton back up, going to finish the lap. It must have came off in the crash. They better get him off.
I think Paul was going to.
All right, here comes your 7 and 8 open. 2 racks of your 7 and 8 open. First rack, we should still have Myers, McCluskey, Futrell, Tobler, and Rivera in this one. 2 of these riders going to move on to that main event. Got the 130 ride. Samaj Futrell out of Rockford, Illinois, leading the way. He's checking out early. Trying to make it into that main event here for your 7 and 8 open. Futrell's going to get a spot. And the 825 of Rivera. All right, next up, second rack, moto number 3. Your second rack of your 7 and 8 open. Brainy, Galley, Freeman, and Foreign in this one. Got the 221. Jace Foreign out of Spring Grove, Illinois. Leading the way. The 221 of Foreign's going to get a spot. Got room for one more. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. It's anybody's race. 822 going to hang on to that one. Just barely. Galley out of Freeport picking up that second transfer spot. Out of moto number 3. Moto number 4. 2 racks of your 910 open. We should still have Rivera, Beard, Clark, Rux, and Clark taking 2 of these riders on in the main event. Got the 22 and the 703. That's Ashton Beard and Colin Rux picking up those 2 transfer spots. Out of moto number 4, your 910 open. Second rack and 910 open on the track. We should have Ross, Swensk, Benefield, Veenhoff, and Norse in this one. 2 of these riders going to move on. Oh, here they come. Got the 70 bike. Swentz going to qualify, followed by the state number 6 of Benefield out of Pearl City, Illinois. All right, here we go. 11-12 open on the track. 2 racks of these riders. We got Wild, DeMars, Finkboner, Trapp, and Miller battling for just 2 transfer spots. Here they come. Got the 97 of Finkboner, followed by the Gold Cup 1 of Trapp. Finkboner and Trapp picking up those 2 transfers out of moto number 6. Moto number 7 on the track. Your second rack, 11-12s. Schemberger, Soriano, Manahano, and Counter in this one. Two riders moving on, and they're side by side. Bringing it down the final track. Straight. Got the 16 ride, Abigail Manahano, and the 176 of Schenberger. (15-16) open on the track. Taking 3 of these riders on in the main event. We got 4 riders left. Smith, Counter, Knoll, and Xander in this one. Got the 101. Knoll leading the way. Bringing it on in. He's going to get a spot. The 61 bike. Xander's going to get a spot in the 865 of Smith. Oh, round number 2. They're moving quick. Got the 17-20 local open on the track. Barons, North, and Jones in this one. 3 riders left. No total points here. 2 of them are going to move on to that main event. Got a battle going on for that second transfer spot. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. Got the 92 and the 113. Barons and North. Your 2 transfers in moto number 9. Your 17-20 open. Next up, moto number 10, 15-16 girls cruisers. 3 riders left. Taking 2. Gifford, Buss, and Ross in this one. Got the 646, Elia Ross out of Rockford, Illinois, is going to get her transfer spot, followed by the 982, Remington Gifford out of Belvedere. Your second qualifier out of moto number 10, 15-16 girls cruisers. Next up, moto number 11, 21-30 women's cruisers, doing it total point style. Casper, Whidbey, and Goldsmith in this one. Looks like Kegel's colors on point. That's going to have to be the number 1 by Ashlyn Goldsmith out of Pecatonica, Illinois. Whidbey on the 3 bike sitting in that 2 spot. Goldsmith, Whidbey, Casper, 1, 2, 3. Next up, 46-50 women's cruisers on the track. 12's a motor number. Counter, Melton, and Basage doing it total point style. Melton with 1, Basage with 2 as they make their way out of turn number 3. Kegel's colors leading the way. Out of Machesney Park, Illinois, Dana Melton on the 2 bike. She's going to bring it on in, get her second win of the day. Basage out of Milwaukee, going to get the 2 spot. Counter with the 3. Next up, 9-year-old cruisers on the track. Milky, Mazajewski, and Sarasa in this one. The 6 bike. Caden Mazajewski out of Burlington, Wisconsin, leading the way. Looking to get the second win of the day here in your 9-year-old cruisers total points race. Mazajewski's going to take the win. The 951 Sarasa is going to get the 2 spot. Milky with the 3. Next up, 13-year-old cruisers. More total points racing going on here in moto number 14 as they make their way out of turn number 3. Lee, Simpson, and Zanoni doing it total point style. Got the 509, Colton Zanoni. Out of Machesney Park, Illinois, he's going to bring it on in and get his second win of the day. The 1 bike, Simpson's going to get the 2, Lee with the 3. Moving on, 15's your moto number on the track. 36 to 40-year-old cruisers, Ramatka, Heights, and Stocklosa in this one. I believe that's the nag number 10. Ramatka out of Chatham, Illinois, bringing it down the final straight. Taking 2 of these riders onto a main event. Ramatka's going to go, followed by the 2 bike of Heights out of Freeport, Illinois. Next up, 41 to 45-year-old cruisers, Trapp, Kaiser, and Sellover in this one. Got the 14 bike of Sellover. Sellover looking to get the win today. Got the Gold Cup number 2, Trap sitting in the 2 spot. The 14, Sellover, going to take the win. Trap with the 2, Kaiser with the 3. No, losing a rider here down the front straight. That's your 5 and under novice class. Taking 3 of these riders onto a main event. Got 4 of them competing out there. We losing? Did we miss one? Should have Sletton, Hecker, Stromberg, and Reel in this one.
Well, Rio hasn't showed up.
Oh.
They didn't show up. They paid, they registered, they paid. So today we registered them being kind, and they didn't show up. Now, Brandon said they were here early.
Hecker's going to get a spot. We got room for 3.
Yeah, they were. I talked to them.
Yeah.
They're not here. Well, anyway.
Yeah.
They're probably, who knows?
Here comes the 889 of Stromberg. Got room for 1 more.
I don't know, but I don't think we need to be nice anymore. Oh, wait a minute. There's Rio. He must be on the track. Yeah.
So you're telling me Sletton didn't show up then?
Did anybody have a 12 crossing?
Not yet.
Nope.
871, 889.
Bike number? I can't read it upside down.
It's a 870 something.
He should be 877.
Yeah, but it's like a 878 or something.
I have 871 in the first round, like later on, but we don't have an 878 over here.
Yeah.
All right, 6-year-old novice on the track. We got Emil, Hecker, Burial, and Otto in this one. We're taking 3 of these riders onto a main event, in and out of the final turn. 3 riders moving on here in moto number 18.
No, he's got
Looks like the 14 ride, a Burial out of Rockford, Illinois is going to go. Got room for 2 more. Here they come, the 870 of Hecker. Hecker will get a spot. Got room for 1 more, the 954 of Emil out of Stockton, Illinois, with that 3rd and final transfer spot out of Moto 18, your 6-year-old novice class. Moving on, your 7-year-old novice class. We're taking 2 of these riders onto a semi-main event. We got 3 racks here for you in 7-year-old novice class. Right now, Bauer, Shanahan, Stromberg, and Sletton left in this one. 2 riders going to move on to that main event, or semi-main event. Sorry about that. Semi-main event for these riders. Got the 420 bike, Shanahan. Shanahan will get a spot. Got room for 1 more. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. The 25 of Sletton out of Rockford, picking up a spot and advancing to that semi-main event. Keep your eye. We're going to post those semi-main events right where the 7-year-old novice motos are posted. That's where we will post that semi-main event. Second rack, your 7-year-old novices, moto number 20. We should have Hernandez, Reel, and McCluskey in this one. 2 of these riders are going to move on to that semi-main event. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. 2 riders are going to go. Got the 877 and the 121.
Okay, there's where we have an 878 on this side.
They must have the wrong bikes.
They got the wrong bikes or the wrong numbers. on
Yes,
the
but
bikes.
that was Reel, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, your 3rd rack of your 7-year-old novice, moto number 21. 2 more riders moving on to that semi-main event. Bailorgen, Lund, and Brainy taking 2. Got the 885 of Brainy. Brainy's getting a spot, and the 831 of Lund picking up a spot for that semi-main event. Those semi-main events will be posted right where the 7-year-old novice motos were posted, so keep your eyes on the moto board to find out what semi-main event you're going to be in and who you're racing. And that will take place after second round. That semi-main event will take place after the second go-around has completed. All right, moto number 22 on the track. This is motos number 22 and 23 combined. We should have Emil, Parsonage, Myers, and Tobler, and Freeman taking 4 riders. Got the 711, the 30. Got room for 2 more. Here they come. Got the 521 and the 597. So Parsonage getting a spot. The 597 Myers getting a spot. Tobler and Freeman. Moving on, moto number 24 in the track, your 9-year-old novice class. We got Norse, Zenker, Clark, and Bowen left in this one, taking 3 of these riders on to that main event. Here comes the 36 ride of Angus Clark. Clark's going to go the 43 of Norse. Got room for one more. Looks like it's going to be the 873. What is with these numbers? Who was last then that didn't make it?
754.
Okay.
But who is 8?
Is it? I have no idea. Is it Zenker?
There's one that fell on the first straight, so we'll have to look at his number. Oh, no, here's one coming.
That's the next moto.
But the green fell in that last motor, right? Or is it
Got the 70. Swensk is 70, and the 22 of Veenhoff. That's your 2 qualifiers out of moto number 25. Hey, we get a little backed up here. You riders have to make sure that the number on your bike matches the number on the moto sheet, or we do not know who to score up here in the tower.
Yeah, I said coming up to the tower, tell him. Brandon?
All right, moto number 26 on the track. 11-year-old novices Pearson, Counter, Wild, and Farr in this one. Taking 3 of these riders onto that main event. Got the 826, the 51, and the 92.
Check out that one was the previous race. 826 was the previous race. 51, 92, 837.
Okay, so the 51, the 92, and the 837.
Tell Jake he's on his way up.
Walking up to the front of the track.
Sorry, the 826 was from the wreck before.
Okay, 51, 92, 837.
Right, we got it. But
Yeah, but the kids don't have the right numbers.
They don't have the right numbers. We just had an 873 take third. There's no
To your left,
873.
Jake.
All right, here we go. Moto number 27 on the track, your 12-year-old novice class. Soriano, Wick, Fennessy, and Brettel in this one. 3 of these riders going to move on to the main event. Got the 547 of Brettel out of Delavan, Wisconsin, leading the way.
Right, but no, they have 35, 36, and 46 doing it. They're very clear.
Yeah, they both made it. We just don't know who this number is.
Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. Got the 547 of Brettel. The 881 of Wick. Got room for one more. 195 of Fennessy. All right, 15-year-old novices making their way out of turn number 3. 3 riders left. We got Counter, Zoe Buss, and Alex Ross in this one, taking 2 of these riders on to the main event. Got the 782 of Ross going to get a spot, followed by the 707 of Buss. Moving on, 29 is your moto number on the track. 21 to 25-year-old novice, Summers, Tackberry, and Rundle in this one. Looks like Tackberry running in front. Got Rundle sitting in that 2 spot. Summers on the 3. In and out of the final turn. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. Hackberry's going to get the win. Rundle with the 2. Summers with the 3. Next up, 3 riders left. Moto number 30. 26 to 35-year-old novice. Keckman, Mulbach, and Phoenix left in this one, taking 2 of these riders onto a main event. Got the 178, Mulbach sitting in that front spot. The 868, Hackman sitting in the 2. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. That will be your 2 qualifiers heading into that main event. Moto number 31, 41 to 45-year-old novice, Fennessy, Counter, and Casper left in this one. Got the state number 2, followed by the state number 3, running 1 and 2. 2 of them going to move on to the main event. Fantasy and Casper running 1 and 2 as they make their way in and out of the final turn. Counter sitting on the 3. This is your 41 to 45-year-old novice class, bringing it to the stripe. Kegel's colors on point. That's the state number 2. Fantasy's going to go, followed by the state number 3 at Casper. Next up, 32 is the moto number. 51 and over novice, Tobler, Melton, and Pulaski in this one, doing it total point style. Got Kegel's colors running 1 and 2. It's going to be Dana Melton out of McChesney Park, Illinois, sitting on the front side of this one. Pulaski on the 2 as they make their way down the final straight. Melton's going to take the win this second go around. Pulaski with the 2, Tobler with the 3. Next up, 5 and under intermediates. Blakely, Viola, and Shanahan in this one. Got the 119 bike leading the way, doing it for Kegel's Bike Shop. That's Viola. We got Blakely with 1, Viola with 2, Shanahan with 3. Here they come, bringing it down the final straight. Looks like they might be going to tie it up for that main event. Viola on the 119 bike. Going to bring it on in. The 691 of Blakely is going to get the 2 spot, so they'll head into that main event, both tied with 3 each. Shanahan with the 3. Hey, those semi-main events are posted in yellow on the moto boards. If you want to find out who you're racing for that semi-main event in that 7-year-old novice class, head on over to the moto boards. They're posted right where your 7-year-old novice class is posted on yellow paper. Yep, we're going to run that semi-main event right after Striders. 7-year-old intermediates on the track. Thines, Farr, and Rivera battling for 2 transfer spots. Got the 43 bike of Thines. Got room for 1 more. The 95 of Farr hanging on to it out of Janesville, Wisconsin. So Thines and Farr picking up those 2 transfers. Out of moto number 34, your 7-year-old intermediate class. Moving on, 35 is the moto number on the track. 9-year-old intermediates is the class. We got McConnell, Ross, Mulbach, Benefield, and Ross battling for 4 spots. Here comes the 46. Going to get a spot. The state 6, the 75, and the state 4. So that's going to be Benefield, Mulbach, Ross, and McConnell. Rome Ross. All right, moving on. 36 is the moto number on the track. 10-year-old intermediates. Holloway, Lee, and Gifford in this one. Lee with 1, Holloway with 2, Gifford with 3. In and out of the final turn. Midwest Militia colors on the front side of this one. That's the state number 1. Logan Lee out of McChesney Park, Illinois. Going to get his second win of the day. Got the state number 2, Holloway out of Rockford with the 2 spot. Gifford with the 3. Moving on. 37 is the moto number on the track. 11-year-old intermediates. Taking 3 of these riders onto a main event. We should have Monahano, Wibbins, Kimbrough, and Schenberger in this one. Got the 4 bike leading the way. That's Kimbrough. Kimbrough and the 16 bike of Monahano sitting in that 2 spot, I believe. No. That's the 63 bike of Wibbins. So got the 4, the 63, and the 16. That's going to be Kimbrough, Wibbins, and Monahano. Those 3 transfers out of Moto 37, your 11-year-old intermediates. All right, if you're in that semi-main event, make your way to staging. If you're in a semi-main event, make your way to staging. We're running right after Striders. 12-year-old intermediates taking 4. Got the 4, the 10, the 4, and the 7. That's going to be Meekum, DeMars, Meekum, and Pavlak. Next up, 13. Oh, losing a rider down there in turn number 3. That's your 13-year-old intermediate class, Zanoni, Zander, and Smith. Total point style. The 96 bike Zanoni going to take the win. Is that the 61? 61 is Zander with the 2. Smith with the 3. Oh, next up. 15-year-old intermediates on the track. 3 riders left. We're taking 2. Noel, Beasley, and Farr in this one. Got the 88 bike. Brad Noel's going to get a spot, followed by the 81 of Farr. Moving on. 41's your motor number on the track. 17 to 20-year-old intermediates. North, Knowles, and Jones in this one. We're taking 2. Got the 35, followed by the 101. That's Jones. and Knoll running 1 and 2. Got North sitting in the 3 spot, trying to find his way in. Semi-main events. Make sure you make your way to staging. Got the 35 and the 101. Jones and Knoll picking up those 2 transfers. Out of Moto 41, your 17 to 20 intermediate. All right, here we go. 21 to 25-year-old intermediates on the track. Carmody, Fossard, and Heights. And this one doing it total point style. We got Carmody with 1, Heights with 2, Fossard with 3. Got the 51 bike leading the way. That's Heights. Heights taking the win. Carmody with the 2. They're going to both head to the main event tied with 3 each. Fossard with the 3. Next up, moto number 43, your second go-around. 36 to 40-year-old intermediates. 3 riders left. Schultz, Copeland, and Jones in this one. 2 of these riders going to move on in the main event. I believe that's Copeland on the 84 bike out of Janesville, Wisconsin. Got room for one more to 145 as Schultz going to take that second transfer spot out of Moto 43 for 36 to 40-year-old intermediates. Next up, 46 to 50-year-old intermediates. Rundle, Riley, and Takanaga in this one. Got the 45 bike. Rundle, followed by the 27 O'Reilly. 2 riders going to make it onto that main event, in and out of the final turn. Got Takanaga sitting in that 3 spot. Bringing it to the stripe, going to be the 45, followed by the 27. Oh, here we go. Moving on to our 8-year-old expert class. 45's a moto number. Ceresa, Takanaga, and Mazujuski in this one, battling for just 2 transfer spots. Got the 10 bike. Sao Takanaga out of Arlington Heights, Illinois, leading in the way. Freeport Color sitting on that 2 spot. Takanaga's going to go, followed by the 14 of Mazujuski. Here we go. 46 is the moto number. 10-year-old experts is the class. 3 riders left. We're taking 2. We got Wettendorf, Xander, and Takanaga battling out in this one. Looks like the 12 bike. Takanaga followed by the 49 of Xander. In and out of the final turn. Here they come. Bringing it to the stripe. The 12 of Takanaga is going to hang on to that one. Followed by the 49 of Xander. Your 2 qualifiers for your 10-year-old expert class. Moving on, 47's the moto number. 13-year-old experts, Malman, Lukeman, and Klein. Doing it total point style. We got Malman with 3, Lukeman with 2, Klein with 1. In and out of the final turn. I believe that's the 10 bike leading the way. Derek Klein out of DeForest, Wisconsin. Looking to get his second win of the day. The 72 bike. Lukeman going to get the 2, Malman with the 3. Next up, 15-year-old experts. We should have Simpson, Andrews, and Riley left in this one. We're only taking 2. No total points here. Looks like Mangler Colors running 1 and 2 as they make their way down the final stretch. Got the Gold Cup 2, Marcus Simpson, followed by the 23 of Andrews. Got a little company as they make their way to the stripe. That's how it's going to go down. Simpson and Andrews, 1 and 2. 49's a moto number on the track. 16-year-old experts, Cook, Jackson, and Massage. And this one got the nag number 11, Julian Massage leading the way. Here comes the 3 bike of Zed, the King Cobra Cook. He's going to get the 2 spot. Jackson with the 3. 17 to 20-year-old experts on the track. Bent, Manahano, and Roach in this one. 3 riders left. We're taking 2. Looks like Manahano leading the way. Roach sitting in the 2 spot. 2 riders going to transfer out. Looks like they already know who they're going to be. Got Roach and Manahano. All right, balance bikes, gates down. 3 riders here in your first rack. 4-year-olds on the track. Wagren, Bernard, and Wagren. Cadence and Kennedy Wagren out of Monroe, Wisconsin. Got Gavin Bernard out of Loves Park, Illinois. Looks like Kennedy and Bernard running 1 and 2 for your 4-year-old balance bikes, making their way into turn 3. Gates down for your final 2 racks. You got 3-year-olds and 2-year-olds combined up there. That's Heister, King, Jones, Zanker, Emil, Pixley, Kaliana King, and Shanahan. That is 3-year-olds and 2-year-olds combined. Right now, your 4-year-olds making their way down the final stretch. Got the 5.57. Kennedy Wagren out of Monroe, Wisconsin. Oh, she's got a little company. Here comes Gavin Bernard out of Loves Park, Illinois.
Who's doing trophy cards?
So Kennedy
We don't know. I don't know.
taking the win. Bernard with the 2, and Cadence Walgren with the 3. Moving on.
So you guys just want to announce who wants to do them?
Yeah.
So then they come see me.
Yeah.
Got the 803 and the 900,
Moto 1.
I think. Emil and Heister.
Okay.
Or Heister and Emil running 1 and 2 as they make their way down the 3rd straight.
And 8 are out.
Once again, you riders that qualified for that semi-main event. We are running those 2 semi-main events right after this moto.
5 is out.
So if you're on that yellow piece of paper, you need to make your way up onto the starting hill. All right, the 558. Kennedy, she's going to get the 3 spot for the 4-year-olds. All right, here comes our 2 and 3-year-olds combined, the 900. Heister's going to bring it on in for the win, the 803 of Emil with the 2 spot. Got the 302 of Pixley.
Are they calling somebody for this?
Hey,
I don't know who we're missing.
this first rack, 7-year-old novice semi-main event. We should have Shanahan, Sellover, Lund, Foreign, Reel, and Bowen up there. 6 riders. And then the second semi-main event, we're going to have Dunn, Hernandez, Brainy, Sletton, Lapier, and Galley. I only see 5 riders, so we're missing somebody.
Have we had any reaction from the crowd, the person we're waiting for?
17. 3 is out. 4 is out.
All right, semi-main events underway. Shanahan, Sullivan, Lund, Foreign, Reel, and Bowen battling for just 4 spots to make it into that main event.
Starter need a radio?
We got to look. Moto 17. Who else did you guys have?
I think all those were beginner league riders at one time.
Here they come, making their way into turn number 2. Got the 221 followed by the 182. That's Foreign and Sellover running 1 and 2. We're taking 4 of these riders onto that main event here in your 7-year-old novice class. Oh, they're making their way around turn number 3. We're going to have a battle going on for that 4th and final transfer spot here in semi main event number 1. Here they come. Got the 221, the 85, the 420. I missed one.
Yeah, we get it. Okay. So you missed 182.
And the 182. So the 221 of Foreign, the 85 of Bowen, the 420 of Shanahan, and the 182 of Sellover. That's your 4 qualifiers to that main event out of semi-main event number 1. Semi-main event number 2, locked and loaded in the gate. Dunn, Hernandez, Brainy, Slatton, Lapierre, and Galley in this one. Gates down. Here they go. Got the 76 bike with the whole shot, but just barely. That's Kieran Dunn out of Rockford, Illinois. Moving into that 1 spot. Into Bermzilla. Got the 875 sitting in that 2 spot. That's Natalie Lapierre. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. Got the 76 bike of Dunn. 76, the 875 of Lapierre, the 822, and the 885. That is Galley and Brainy. All right, so your qualifiers for that main event for that 7-year-old novice class after semi-main events is going to be Shanahan, Sellover, Foreign, Bowen, Dunn, Brainy, Lapierre, and Galley. That is your 8 qualifiers for the 7-year-old novice main event. All right, we got awards to hand out today before we start those main events. Track Awards Day here at the Rock today.
I'll have the trophy cards on by me. So whoever wants to volunteer for them, they'll be done by me.
Okay.
Doing it after the awards.
All right, sounds good. We got quite a few awards to hand out for those of you that are new to the sport. I know a lot of you started out in the new rider program. This will be your first time experiencing this track awards. They're kind of a big deal. We're going to be handing those out before the main event right now, so that you get an opportunity to see how this is done. And then speaking of the new riders, we got 3 more of those 5 race plaques to hand out. Once again, that is riders that not only went through the beginner, or not the beginner, but the new rider program. You completed that, signed up with USA Cycling, and then completed 5 USA sanctioned races. And I've got 3 of you to hand out plaques to today for that. Those 3 riders are going to be Mason Hecker, Castley Berrien, and Will Galley. So Will Galley, Castley Berrien, and Mason Hecker. We'll start off with you and hand out those plaques to you 3 riders. All right, we're going to wait just a minute, guys, so we get the right people here, because they're setting some other things up right now. So which one are you? Are you Mason?
This is Mason.
You're Mason. And you're Will. So we're just missing Cassie. Just figure we'll do these first.
Call Mike Kaiser up here.
All right, so these first 3 riders going through that new rider clinic, if we could get the coaches, we're going to keep doing this. We don't want to take away anything from these plaques just because it's awards day. We want to do it just like we did all the other riders. So if we could get the coaches that were part of that new rider series to come on up, and we'll, because I'm sure you guys know them. You probably don't know me. We're going to get them up here, and we're going to give you these plaques. So I think we're just missing one, Cassie, or Castley. And for these 3, I'm going to hand the mic over here to Garrett Rapp because he's a big part of the new rider series. So take it away.
All right, who's getting hyped up for Awards Day? Nah, we can do better than that. Who's getting hyped up for Awards Day? All right, before we get to that, got a special celebration in the house today. New riders with their first 5 races in the books. Let's hear it for our 3 riders knocking out the first 5. We're going to present them these special awards. Start with the top of the heap, Mason Hecker. Oh, turn around, Mason. There it is. Mason's been practicing his smile for these photos all week. All week.
Castley Burish.
All right, second up, Castley.
Burl.
Is it Burl? Burl, Cass?
Castley, what's your last name? Burritt.
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 Burl. Castley Burl.
Thanks. Good job, buddy.
Make some noise for Castley. All right,
Will.
last but
Will
not
Galley.
least, Will Galley.
Good job.
Good job, Will. Guys, go ahead and get together up here. We're going to take a group photo of you. I think we need Jake in that photo. Jake? Jake, you want to get in this photo down here? Here, hold up number 1s. All right, one more big round of applause for all of our new riders knocking out their first 5 races at the Rock. Excited to see you guys progress next summer. All right, hand it back over to Steve. It's awards time.
All right, how are we gonna do this, Jake? You want me to call the whole team up? Team manager. Okay, we're gonna do team managers. There's 5 teams on this sheet, and there's not a lot of points that separate these teams. You're on.
Yes, we're going to do our team presentation first. Team manager, we want them to come up and accept their trophy. And picture taking, we have a backdrop set up over there with the building with the blue roof. So for pictures after the presentation, we would like for you to use that backdrop. That'll save us some time out here on the track. After we're done racing today, anyone who wants a picture on the blacktop with the backdrop, you're more than welcome, but we need to do that after we're done with the program. So for now, the presentation, use that backdrop. If you want additional, we'll make this available after we're done with our racing program. So, yeah, start with 5th place and work your way to the top.
All right, here we go with 111 points. In 5th place, Rockford Bicycle.
as we call your name and go on up to the starting hill and fall in right behind your trophy. We already got it waiting for you.
All right. In fourth place with 156 points, Midwest Militia. All right, now the top three, and this is where it starts to get really close. These teams were only separated by 1 and 2 points each to end the season. There was only 10 points between fourth and first. So it was tight for everybody. But now we're down into the 1 point difference range. And in third place with 163 points, Kegel's Bike Shop. All right. All right, here we go. In second place, now you heard me call 163 points for third place. In second place with 164 points, Freeport BMX. So just 1 point separating second and third place. All right, and by a mere 2 points. Look at this guy. I can see he's getting giddy already. By a mere 2 points with having 166 points for the season, Fly Zone. Craig, are your eyes sweating? Are your eyes sweating right now? Yeah.
It was, I know it's a shortened.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
We should have deducted
have
points
a very
for how many times you come and give us grief.
Compared to most seasons, and that has caused part of the closeness in the points for teams and for the individual awards that are out there. Also to go with this trophy, the top 4 places, because of the closeness of the event, we're paying the top 4 places this year. They're also going to receive some money. Okay? All right.
Hey, Craig, I don't know if you heard me, but Candy just told me next year she's deducting points for how many times you go to the registration with questions. So you might want to get it down. Hey, Cody, you may not know this, but you're wearing the okay. Hey, but it says Kegel's Harley Davidson though, so that's different, right? Oh, racing division. There you go. Don't forget about next week's race, October 18th. We got the Halloween contest. Make sure you head over to the Kegel's Bike Shop area to sign up for that. Yeah. There'll be more details on that coming up. And then that's next weekend. And then we also have some more awards to hand out next weekend. This won't be all of them today. We got plaques to hand out next weekend. That's volunteers and stuff, right? Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay. Today is teams and riders. And we got the trophies making their way over here to this little stage here for riders. We got, what, 31? 31 to hand out today?
33 total.
33 are the big trophies to hand out today for riders. You're good. All right, you teams are excused as we get the rider awards underway here.
Hey, I got lots of work you can do to help me out here, buddy.
Most of them.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You want me to start at 25 to 30? Start.
No, I want top 30 first, top 20 second, and top 10 third.
You're going to stay up? They're leaning back. Stay off the gate, okay?
You want some help, Tom?
Bringing them up here now, then?
Back on the gate, good.
5 right here.
26, 25 here. 25.
All right, don't go away. Don't go away. There's more to come here. We're getting them set up.
We usually have 5 on each side. No, because they're already.
It is what it is. It's going to stay that way. Okay.
Do we have a sheet? This is my team's.
Start with that one right there.
Okay.
30 and go up. We got top 30, top 20, top 10.
Okay. All right, so what you see up here on the starting gate, we're going to start with number 30. This is going to be our top 30 riders for the season.
And when we call your name, please come on out and take a spot behind the trophy that you earned this year. Thank you.
All right, number 30, all the way over here in gate 1, we're going to need Kenzie Meekum. All right, Kenzie Meekum finished out number 30 here at Rockford BMX for the season. Number 29, Zoe Buss. Number 29, Zoe Buss. Number 28, Noah Roach. There's Noah Roach. Number 28, bud. Number 27, Owen Benefiel. 27, Owen Benefiel. Head up here to the starting gate. Right there, number 27. Number 26, Carter Lane. $27. Yep, 26, Carter Lane. That trophy's bigger than you are, bud. Number 25, Alex Hernandez. Number 24, Russell Behrens. Number 24, Russell Behrens. Russell Behrens. Is he here today? Okay. All right, he's coming. Number 23, Jacoby Viola. Number 22, Mark Melton. Yeah, I was going to say, I didn't think I saw Mark here today. Number 21, Kevin Pulaski. Yeah, Dana will come up. She'll come up in Mark's place. All right, that is 21 through 30. So Kevin Pulaski, number 21. All right, that is 21 through 30 on the starting gate. And Jake, this was a combination of track points, attendance, everything?
It's a combination of attendance is the biggest indicator when it comes to our year-end program. Attendance. Then we add in your finishes on the track, and we also count the number of riders you have to compete against. The more riders in your moto, that earns you extra points also. And your finishes, the way you finish, first place is more points than second place, second's more than third, and on down. So that's how we crunch these numbers. And again, this year, because of our shortened season, you got to remember there's 3 months of racing that's not being included in this year's presentation. And it was really tight, because we've got individuals who missed only 2 races, and they're not going to receive recognition because it was so tight because of the short season.
All right, 21 through 30. All right, next up is going to be 11 through 20, and I'll start with number 20. We're going to get those trophies set up, and then I'll call your names. Oh, and here they come up over the hill, right on cue. Huh? How about that? That's like a professional deal. All right, number 20, Alex Ross. All right, number 19, Peyton Hathaway. Number 18, Audra Meekum. Number 17, the Ghost Rider, Ryder Ward. All right. Where is the Ghost Rider? Is he hiding out? I'm going to move on. Number 16, Mason Meekum. Number 15, Jack Larson. Number 14, Dean Miller. Number 13, Donovan Jones. Just flip-flop those 2 trophies right there. Yep. All right, number 12, Brandon Knoll. And number 11, Giovanni Viola. There he comes. All right, and that is your number 11 through 20 for the season. Ryder, where are you at, Ryder? You're missing the picture.
Yeah, let's do them 3 now.
Yep.
We're going to do
Okay.
most improved. We got 3 trophies.
All right, before we do our top 10, 1 through 10, before we do the top 10, we got 3 trophies to hand out over here. And this is, these 3 trophies are going to go to what we call our most improved. So we got 3. There he is, the Ghost Rider. And these are novices, right? These are all novices right here. They happen to be all novices. So we got, next up, before we do our top 10, we got 3 riders to hand trophies to. These 3 riders are novice, and they are getting what we call the Most Improved Award. So 7-year-old novice, Kieran Dunn. Kieran Dunn, head on up to the starting gate. All right. Your name is on that trophy up there, so stand behind that one. 8-year-old novice. This guy says I have to get his name right every time or he's going to come stare me down in the tower. 8-year-old novice, Samaj Futrell. Yeah, Samaj Futrell.
Right, got to take that helmet off so we can see how
Yeah.
good looking he is.
That's right. All right. And our third, 8-year-old novice, Reese Emil. Reese Emil.
Congratulations. Give me a bump. Nice
Head up
job.
to the starting gate, Reese. She's doing it like a race. She's coming up through staging. Reese Emil. Right. So these 3 riders were recognized this year. They're all novice, and they were recognized as being most improved throughout the season. Oh, yeah, she's excited. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, one more round of applause for these 3 riders. One more round of applause. Okay. Okay.
Start there, 38, 89. Just go all the way up. And you can see it's tight up there too.
Okay.
Okay, but just give them points. And then when we're done with these, then we got jackets. So we won't let them go until we present the jackets. We'll do that for this group also.
Okay. All right, our top 10. We're going to read you the points as we go here, and we're going to have you guys remain up here on the starting gate because Jake's got one more award to give you here with this. So, number 10 with 3,933 points, Christopher Wright. Oh, okay. Christopher Wright's at the Nationals this weekend. Yeah, nice job, Craig. I take it this rider's
take
probably one of the
credit, Craig.
reasons
That's
you
probably
won team. He's a big part of it. Yeah.
That.
All right, number 9 with 3,951 points, William Ross. And these points have gotten pretty close here, too, if you're listening. Number 8 with 4,073 points, Dana Melton.
Now this one you earned, right? All right.
All right. Number 7 with 4,117 points, Mason Blakely. Number 6, 4,248 points, Kevin Ross. Oh, yeah, now I know why this guy was wanting to get perfect attendance.
He looks a little better today than he did last Sunday.
He did a number on that collarbone, so. All right, number 5 with 4,273 points, Chase Kalambi. Chase Kalambi. I've been saying it wrong all year. All right, number 4 with 4,314 points, Ashlyn Gold. All right, number 3, 4,426 points, Bailey Finkboner.
Now, let them know how close the top 3 were. Let me tell you.
Yeah, it had to have come down to how many riders were in their class. I can tell you that because it's within about 25 points from third to first. And there's only 6 points between first and second.
And when we're done with this presentation, everyone with perfect attendance, and this year is the most we've ever had. And again, because of this COVID, a shortened season, but we'll be presenting jackets to some of these individuals also.
All right, in second place with 4,452 points, Jaden Beard. And in first place by a mere 6 points, which I'm sure that had something to do with how many riders were in their categories. 4,458 points, Ashton Beard. All right, once again, your 2020 top 10. Yeah, don't go anywhere, guys. We got something else to hand out here.
Jackets. So, and went to get them.
Oh.
But they're in the truck. So it ain't far.
Are the jackets for perfect attendance? Is that
perfect attendance, yes.
All right, we've got jackets to hand out for perfect attendance. 7. Which is it 7?
Hello?
All right, we split our awards day up into two weeks.
I want to thank the roadies in the back, stage crew, whatever you call them. That's the most organized we've ever been on Trophy Day. So thank you very much, you guys that are in the back there. You did a good job.
Yeah, so we broke our awards up into 2 days this year. This year, week 1, we did riders and teams. And then the next week, we got a few more to hand out, some plaques. We've got some more plaques to hand out. And those of you that have been to an award ceremony before, we normally do it all in one day, so you probably have an idea of what those plaques are going to be about.
Yeah, next Sunday we're going to do some plaques for our hard-working crew here at the Rock. So we'll take care of that. That'll be next week.
And then we got the Halloween contest next week.
Anyway, we're getting ready to present the jackets to perfect attendance. They're being handed out right now. And, of course, the track champion and the first runner-up, they got a little special insignia on their jacket.
All right, so we had 7 riders with perfect attendance. So those 7 riders you see up there wearing a jacket.
Yeah, 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10. That's who got the jackets if they had perfect attendance. And I'm going to go ahead and list them. It looks like William Ross, Kevin Ross, Chase Colombi, Ashlyn Goldsmith, Bailey Finkboner, Jaden Beard, and Ashton Beard. Those 7 riders did not miss a single race this year.
And to have 2 brothers in first and second place, I don't think that's happened before either. And also at the state race this year, both boys left with a number 1 plate, and I don't think that's happened before. So for everyone up there, Okay, so picture taken, and like I said, if you didn't get them here, we got that backdrop over there, so you're more than welcome to utilize that. Did we cover everything?
Hey, real quick before we part ways, get the main events underway. Takanaga family. T. Now they leave tomorrow, I think. Is it tomorrow, Troy, for Japan? So the wife and kids go to Japan and T goes to Mexico. So this is their last day in the States. Our last day with Rockford BMX. It's been a pleasure having you guys out here. You guys are great people, great family. It's been a pleasure seeing you every weekend in and out. Safe travels overseas.
We made good time here. Half an hour or less. Yes, they did a good job. And like I say, we got a few more things going on next Sunday. Also, next Sunday, we have that Halloween costume contest. So you want to make sure you follow us on that. You might want to come back here and participate in our Halloween contest. We got 2 groupings this year. I think it's 12 and under and 13 and over or something like that. You got to look at Facebook, but it's the younger folks and the older folks. And we had a lot of fun with it last year, so we brought it back, and there'll be some judging going on, and we got some prizes to hand out. So you don't want to miss that. All right, mains 1 through 10. Let's see you back in the staging area. Mains 1 through 10. We need to see you in staging. Thanks to everyone. Thanks to all of those of you who were so patient and kind to wait while we made our presentation. We'd love to give each and every one of you trophies like that, but I guess that'll be in a different lifetime. Congratulations to all those who were honored here today, and we want to thank each and every one of you who's raced with us throughout the season. Thank you.
Hey, we're going to look for a couple of volunteers to hand out these trophy cards. We did not have any kind of winner, a team sheet or anything Wednesday night because that's all done. Obviously, we handed out those awards today. So we're looking for 3 volunteers to hand out trophy cards. We did open parade lap today. So anybody that would be willing to pass out these trophy cards at the finish line to the recipients of those, come see Tina back here behind staging, and she'll pass those trophy cards out to you. bet. All right, with all that said, we're going to get main event started. So main events 1 through 10, make your way to staging. Main events 1 through 10, make your way to staging. All right, we're ready to roll. Got main event number 1 locked and loaded in the gate. Here we go. Gates down. This is your 6 and under local open main event on the track. We got Otto, Blakely, Street, and Bauer in this one. All making their way in and out of Bermzilla. Got the 691. Mason Blakely sitting in that 1 spot, the 813. Marley Bauer sitting in the 2 spot as they make their way down the 3rd straight, in and out of turn number 3. Your 6 and under local open main event underway. Oh, losing a rider. We lost a rider here coming out of turn number 2. Freeport colors. All right, here they come down the final straight. We got a battle going on for that 1 spot. The 813 bringing some heat. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. Got the 691 for the win, the 813 with the 2. I missed the 3 rider. Who was that? 869 a Street with the 3. Otto, our down rider. He's back up, though. Give him a hand. Weston Otto, Stockton, Illinois. He back up, qualified, and made this main event. Give him a hand. He's back up. Going to finish out the lap. All right, we got a full rack here for you. Your 7 and 8 local open main event underway. Ceresa, Futrell, Thines, Rivera, Takanaga, Galley, Foreign, and Lakota in this one. In and out of turn number 1. Got the number 10 bike. Sal Takanaga leading the way. Here comes the Gold Cup 2, sitting in that 2 spot. That's Nicholas Lakota on the 2 spot. But right now, it's all about the number 10. Takanaga out of Arlington Heights, Illinois, in and out of the final turn, bringing it up the last straight. Lakota on the Gold Cup 2, sitting in that 2 spot. It's going to go, losing the 2 spot. Lakota going down to 10. Takanaga for the win, the 13 ride. Ceresa is going to get the 2. The 43 of Thines is going to get the 3 spot. The 221 with the 4. That's Galley, followed by the 130 of Futrell and the 822. All right, next up, 9-10 local open main event. We got Beard, Lakota, Rux, Takanaga, Xander, Swensk, Wettendorf, and Benefiel in this one. Here they come. Got the Gold Cup 3. the 12, the 49, the 19, the 703, the 22, the state 6, and the 70. So your Gold Cup 3, your big winner there, that's Levi Lakota. The 12 bike was Ito Takanaga, and the 49 of Tyler Zander. That's your podiums there in your 9-10 local open main event. Next up, 11-12 local open main event. Lukeman, King, Finkboner, Trapp, Malman, Schenberger, Beard, and Monahano in this. Got the 72 of Lukeman, followed by the 7 of Malman. Here they come down the last straight, the 72. Lukeman, the 7 of Malman, got the 3 spot. Looks like the 25, followed by the Gold Cup 3, the 97, the Gold Cup 1, the 176, and the 16. So Lukeman, Malman, and Beard, 1, 2, 3. That's your podiums in your 11-12 local open. Next up, 15-16 open on the track. Elliott Smith, Basage, Noel Simpson, and Xander in this one. 6 riders qualifying to make this main event. Got the nag number 11, Julian Basage. Going to take the win, the Gold Cup 2. Marcus Simpson for the 2, the 31, the 101, and the 61. We got a rider down in turn 3. Looks like he's up and cleared off the track. So Basage, Simpson, and Elliott, 1, 2, 3. That's your podiums in your 15-16 open main event. Next up, 17-20 open main event on the track. Barons, Benton, North in this one. Looks like old school K9 jersey on the front side of this one. That's the 831 of Bent. Bent going to bring it on in for the win. No total points here. They all qualified to make this main event. The 92 of Barons going to get the 2. North with the 3 in your 17-20 local open main event. Moving on, 15-16 girls cruiser main event. Beasley, Gifford, and Ross got the 646. Elia Ross running on the front side of this one as they make their way out of the final turn. Still got Elia Ross on point. She's got a little company. Got the 2 bike, Amelia Beasley out of Silver Lake, Wisconsin. So Ross going to take the win. Beasley going to get the 2. And Gifford with the 3 on the 982 bike. Next up, 21-30 women's cruisers. We got a total points race going on for you here with Casper, Whidbey, and Goldsmith. Goldsmith with 2, Whidbey with 4, Casper with 6. Whidbey, that's who you want to see next weekend to sign up for that Halloween race, that costume contest. The 1 bike, Goldsmith going to take the win. Whidbey's going to get the overall 2. And the state 1 of Casper's going to get the overall 3 in your 21-30 women's cruiser main event. Moving on, 46 to 50-year-old women's cruisers. Counter, Melton and Basage doing it total point style. We got Melton with 2, Basage with 4, Counter with 6. Main event number 12, your 46 to 50 women's cruisers. In and out of the final turn, I see those Kegels colors on point. That's going to be Dana Melton on the 2 bike out of McChesney Park, Illinois. She's going to bring it on in and take the overall win. The nag 5 of Barb Basage out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. She'll get the overall 2 and Counter with the 3 and 46 to 50 women's cruisers. Moving on, 9-year-old cruisers on the track. Milky, Mazajewski, and Ceresa in this one. Mazajewski on the 6 bike, leading the way, looking to get the 3rd and final of the day, take the overall win, that 2 spot. Looks like it's going to be the 951, Jake Ceresa. He's going to get the overall 2, and Milky's going to get the overall 3 in your 9-year-old cruisers. Next up, 13-year-old cruisers on the track. Lee, Simpson, and Zanoni in this one. Zanoni with 2, Simpson with 4, Lee with 6. Looks like they're in that order right now as they make their way out of the final turn. Got Colton Zanoni out of McChesney Park, Illinois, leading the way. He's going to try and get his 3rd and final win of the day. He'll take the overall win. The 1 of Simpson will get the overall 2. Lee with the overall 3. Moving on, 36 to 40-year-old cruisers, Ramadka, Monahano Heights, and Jackson in this one. We got Ramadka sitting on point. Michael Monahano sitting in that 2 spot. Heights on the 3. In and out of the final turn. Oh, Monahano trying to get around turn number 3. He's picking up speed. Here they come down the final straight. Ramadka. Monahano. Followed by the 2 of Heights, Jackson with the 4. Next up, 41 to 45-year-old cruisers, Trapp, Kaiser, and Sellover in this one. Whoa, we lost a rider there. Hold that gate. Hold the gate, Merle. Oh, yeah, this is 41-45 Cruisers going down big down there. Looks like the 14 Sellover out of Roscoe, Illinois, going down pretty big. All right, that's one round of applause. So wait, you guys are going to take off after you see him get up here? Huh? Hey, he might still be in this. All right, now he's up. He's up, walking off the track. Yeah, that was a pretty nasty one there. We're gonna get him all checked out. Yeah, there's a gate down there. You didn't know? All right. Looks like Kaiser and Trapp going to cruise on in. It's going to be 6. Okay, so Kaiser will get 2. He'll get an 8. This guy will get 3, and that'll be 7. Okay, so because of what they just did, Sellover on the 14 will still get the overall win. Trapp will get the overall 2 with 7 points, and Kaiser will get the overall 3 with 8. Nice job, guys. All right, here we go. Moving on to a 5 and under novice class. Shockley, Bernard, Hecker, Stromberg, Bauer, and Rio. Got the Gold Cup 1, followed by the 8-12. Well, I only see 5 riders, so. Yeah, that's weird. All right, here they come. Got the Gold Cup 1 trying to take over. Here they come, the final stretch. It's a drag race. It's going to be a photo finish. Here they come, all the way to the stripe. Got the Gold Cup 1, followed by the 8-12. For the 2 spot, the 3 is going to go to the 166 of Shockley. Bauer was your winner. The 8-12 was Bernard. That's your 2 spot. So who got last? Was that 889 in last? No, and neither was 12. Oh, well. All right, 6-year-old novice main event making their way out of turn number 3. We got another battle going on for that top spot. Emil, Hecker, Burial Street, and Bauer in this one. Here they come, 1 and 2. The 813 taking over. That's Bauer. Bauer's going to take the win, the 869. Street with the 2, the 14. Burial's going to take the 3. Followed by the 870 and the 954. Losing a couple riders down there before turn 1. That's getting to be a pretty scary spot down there. Those track officials are getting busy down there in turn number 1 today. 7-year-old novice main event on the track, 8 riders. These guys had a semi-main event to get here. Here they come. Shanahan, Dunn, Forn, Sletton, Sellover, Hernandez, Real, and Lapier. Wait a minute. Wrong sheet. Either way, the 221, the 76, the 85, the 182, the 420. The 885. Did you guys get it? Because
I have 76 is getting one, but he got second.
Who was first then?
221.
here comes the 875. Give us 1 second, Merle. All right, never mind.
I didn't get all of that. I got 22, he said was first. Yes. 221.
Okay, we know when you're ready.
Okay. 76 was 2. 385. 182.
All right, here we go. Main event, 8-year-old novices on the track. Lane, Parsonage, Lapier, Myers, Tobler, Shockley, Futrell, and Freeman in this one. Oh, losing 3 riders here. Got Samaj Futrell leading the way on the 130 bike. Here they come, final stretch. Samaj Futrell going to take the win. The 35 bike, Grace Shockley's going to get the 2 to 886 of Lapier with the 3. The 68 bike, Carter Lane with the 4. Followed by the 521. 711.
Did you get them? Yes. Okay, so what do you got?
130, 35, 886, 68, 521, 711.
Okay.
597
597 was 7, and then 30 was 8. Thank you. These numbers are not good today.
All right, main event, 9-year-old novice locked and loaded in the gate. Norris Bungee, Zanker Clark, Angus Clark, Cody Clark, and Milky in this one.
Sorry, that was my 7 mile. It was my 7. I got my with a fork in that cook.
Yeah, I was like, wait, I'm like, what?
Got the 814 leading the way, followed by the 35 and the 36. Bungee, Cody Clark, and Angus Clark running 1, 2, and 3 in this main event here for your 9-year-old novices in and out of the final turn. Freeport colors on the front side of this one. The 814 of Bungee. 814 of Bungee leading the way. He's going to take the win. The 36, Angus Clark's going to get the 2 spot. Or the 35, the 36 with the 3, the 127, the 43, and the 873. So the 35 of Cody Clark with the 2, Angus with the 3.
Did you have Dylan Zanker then as 873?
It has to be, that's the last one.
All right, 10-year-old novices main event. They all qualified to get here. Rux, Beanhoffen, Swensk. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. Got the 703 of Rux going to take the win. The 70 bike of Swensk going to get the 2 spot, and the 22 of Beanhoff with the 3 in your 10-year-old novice main event. Next up, 11-year-old novices on the track. Brown, Pearson, Adams, Wild, and Farr qualifying to make this main event. Freeport colors on the front side as they make their way out of turn 3. That's the 879, Nolan Brown out of McChesney Park, Illinois, followed by the 224. The 124. The 124 of Adams with the 2. The 92 taking over to 3, followed by the 51 and the 837. All right, next up, your 12-year-old novice main event. We got Meekum, Wick, Fennessy, Malmgren, and Brettel in this one. Here they come, bringing it up. The final straight, Kegel's colors on point. That's the 13 ride of Mason Meekum. Meekum's got company. Here comes the 18. The 18 of Elizabeth Malmgren with the 2 spot. Got the 881 sitting on the 3 as they bring it across the line. That's Wick with the 3. The 195, Fennessy with the 4. Followed by the 547. Next up, main event, 15-year-old novice, Bus, Ross, and Columbi. 3 riders qualifying to make this main event. The 95 bike out of McChesney Park, Illinois. Columbi going to take the win. The 782 of Ross going to get the 2. Bus with the 3 for that 15-year-old novice main event. Moving on to your 21 to 25-year-old novice main event. Got Tackberry. Tackberry.
Don't put the L in there.
I didn't. Tackberry with 2. Rundle with 4. Summers with 6. In and out of the final turn. Tackberry going to bring it on in. He'll get the overall win. Rundle out of McChesney Park, Illinois, doing it for Midwest Militia. She's going to get the overall 2. Summers with the overall 3. In your 21 to 25-year-old novice main event. Moving on, main event for your 26 to 35-year-old novice. We got Kackman, Malbach, and Jones in this one. Oh, they're bringing it down the final stretch. Got the 802, Donovan Jones. Jones going to get the win, the 868. Heckman's going to get the 2. Malbach with the 3. Next up, 41 to 45-year-old novice. Oh, the 903 making a move in turn number 2. That was the 902 or the 903 making a big move. Ross Carlin, but he's got company there to 36, not backing down. That's Zachary Bowen out of Rockford, Illinois. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. The 36 moving back into that one spot. He's going to get the 1. The 903 of Carlin's going to get the 2. To state number 2, Fennessy with the 3. Casper with the 4. Next up, 51 and over novice main event. Tobler with 6. Melton with 2. Pulaski with 4. In this total points main event for your 51 and over novice. Looks like Kegel's colors, the 29 bike, Dana Melton. She's going to bring it on in, get the overall win. Yeah, I don't see Pulaski out there, so the 891 of Tobler will get 2-8. He'll get the Tobler will get the overall second on the 891. And the 173, Pulaski will get the overall 3. Next up, 5 and under intermediates. Oh, we got a tie. Blakely and Viola with 3 each. Shanahan Here comes the 869. Whoa, man, they're really throwing a wrench in it. So that's going to give us 7 to 119. 6, 2, 5. Okay, so the overall win will go to the 691 of Blakely, the overall 2, the 119 of Viola, and the overall 3 goes to the 869 of Shanahan in that total points main event. Next up, 7-year-old intermediate, Steins, Farr, and Lakota. No total points here. They all qualified to make this main event. How they cross is how we score. Gold Cup 2, Nicholas Lakota. He's going to get the win. The 43 bike of Steins going to get the 2, and the 95 of Farr with the 3. Oh, and the gate drops for your 9-year-old intermediate main event. King, McConnell, Ross, Beard, Malbach, Benefiel, and Larson in this one. Oh, they're 3 wide heading into turn number 1. Oh, we got some racing action going on here in your 9-year-old intermediates. Got the 46 followed by the 22. That's McConnell. Beard running 1 and 2. I think that was the 58 of Larson with the 3. Here they go into turn number 3, the final stretch. Got the 46 of McConnell going to bring it on in for the win. The 22, Beard with the 2, the 58 of Larson with the 3, followed by the 42, the 75, the State 6, and the State 4. I didn't hear what he said. Can you repeat that, Jake?
Moto 33, I need the finish line finish for the trophy card.
No, I'm not handling the cards.
First, second, third.
All right, moving on to your 10-year-old intermediate main event. Holloway, Lee, and Gifford doing it total point style. Lee with 2, Holloway with 4, Gifford with 6. Midwest Militia colors on the front side of this one. Logan Lee on the state number 1, followed by the state number 2 of Holloway. Doing it for Rockford Bicycle. In and out of the final turn. Oh, looks like this is how the points are going to allow him to finish. Got the state 1 Lee. He's going to take the win. Holloway on the 2 is going to get the 2, and Gifford on the 5 with the 3. Next up, 11-year-old intermediates on the track. Fink, Boner, Montano, Wibbins, King, and Kimbrough in this one. Got the 97, followed by the 4. That's Fink, Boner, and Kimbrough running 1 and 2. Here they are. Oh, we got a battle going on for that 3rd spot. Coming out of turn 3. Here they come. The 97 of Fink, Boner, followed by the 4 of Kimbrough. The 63 and the Gold Cup 3. And the 16. So Fink, Boner, Kimbrough, and the 63 of Wibbins, 1, 2, 3 for your podiums in your 11-year-old intermediate main event. Moving on, 12-year-old intermediate main event. Beard, Meekum, Trapp, DeMars, Meekum, Miller, and Pavlak in this one. Here they come down the final stretch. 7 riders qualifying to make this main event. We got a battle going on. Here's the 25, the Gold Cup 1, the 115, the 4, the 7, the 10, and the state 4. So the 25 ride. Jaden Beard taking the win, the 1 bike, Gold Cup. 1 a Trapp with the 2 and the 115 of Miller. That's your podiums and your 12-year-old intermediates. 13-year-old intermediate main event, Zanoni, Zander, and Smith. Looks like Zanoni on the front side of this one. He's going to bring it on in. It's total points. He'll get the overall win, the 61. It's total points. So the 96 of Zanoni still gets the overall win. The 61 of Zander will get the overall 2. And the overall 3 goes to 865 of Smith. 15-year-old intermediates on the track. Knoll, Hathaway, Knutson, and Farr. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe. Got the 39 for the win, followed by the 81, the 114, and the 88. So the 39 of Knutson taking the win, 81 of Farr with the 2 and the 114 of Hathaway. That is your podiums in your 15-year-old intermediate main event. Moving on, main event, 17 to 20-year-old intermediates, Knoll, Barons, and Jones. Here they come out of the final turn. No total points. How they cross is how we score. They're bringing it to the stripe. Got the 92, the 101, and the 35. Barons for the win, Knoll with the 2, Jones with the 3. Next up, 21 to 25-year-old intermediate main event. Carmody and Heights both tied with 3. Frosser with 6. The final straight. Got Kegel's colors on point. That's going to be Carmody on the 50 bike. He'll take the overall win, followed by the 51 bike of Heights with the overall 2. Frosser on the 892 with the 3. Next up, 36 to 40-year-old intermediate main event. Schultz, Trapp, and Copland. These 3 riders also qualified to make this main event. Here they come in and out of the final turn. Oh, they're shutting it down. They're shutting it down. What are they doing to me here? How they cross is how we score. Rockford Bicycle says, okay. 145 of Schultz is going to take the win. The 2 spot. I'm guessing the 84. You guys are making it tough on us. That's Copeland with the 2 Trapp on the Gold Cup 2. He'll get the 3 spot in your 36 to 40-year-old intermediate main event. Moving on, 46 to 50-year-old intermediate main event. Kaiser, Rundle, and Riley. Here they come. Got the 715. Mike Kaiser out of Belvedere, Illinois. He's going to bring it on in for the win. The 2 spots up for grabs. Got a little bit of a race going on. Here they come. The 45 is going to hang on to that. That's Rundle with the 2. Riley on the 27 with the 3. Next up, moving on to our expert class. Got 8-year-olds on the track. Takanaga, Viola, and Mazajewski. The 6 bike of Viola. Takanaga sitting in that 2. Takanaga looking for a way around as they make their way in and out of turn 2. Mazajewski sitting on the 3. Oh, here they go, moving into turn number 3. Takanaga taking over that 1 spot as they make their way down the final stretch. I got Takanaga, Viola running 1 and 2. Here they come, bringing it to the stripe, doing it like experts do. Takanaga taking the win. Viola's going to get the 2 spot. Mazajewski with the 3. All right, moving on. 10-year-old experts on the track. We got Zander, Lakota, and Takanaga in this one. We got another battle going on for that 1 spot. Here they go in and out of turn number 1. They're turning it on, exploding out of turn 3. They got Gold Cup. 3, Levi Lakota. Here comes Takanaga. Lakota's going to hang on to this one. Takanaga with the 2, Zander with the 3. 13-year-old experts on the track. Malman, Lukman, and Klein in this one, doing it total point style. Klein with 2, Lukman with 4, Malman with 6. 13-year-old experts making their way out of turn 3. The final stretch. Got the 10 by Klein. Klein's going to bring it on in. He'll get the overall win. Lukeman on the 72 with the overall 2. Malman on the 7 with the overall 3. Oh, the 31 bike making moves in turn 2. We got a battle going on. They're 3 wide heading into turn number 3. This is your 15-year-old expert class. Simpson, Andrews, Kimbrough, and Elliott in this one. Got the 31 bike. Elliott out of Freeport, Illinois, doing it for Freeport BMX. Elliott's going to take the win. The Gold Cup 2 of Simpson with the 2, the 121 of Kimbrough with the 3, followed by the 23 of Andrews. Next up, 16-year-old experts on the track. Cook, Jackson, and Basage in this one. Total point style, Basage with 2, Jackson with 6, Cook with 4. Julian Basage on the nag, number 11, is going to bring it on in. He'll get the overall win. The overall 2 is going to go to the 3 bike, the King Cobra, Zed Cook, and Jackson with the 3. Next up, 17 to 20-year-old experts on the track, Wolney, Ward, Monahano, and Roach. Oh, we got a battle going on for that 1 spot. It looks like Ward. Here comes Monahano. It's a drag race down the final stretch. Monahano's on the move on the outside. Here they come. Got the 7, the 52, the 17, and the 24. All right, that's going to be our final race of the day here this awards day at the Rock. Want to thank all the volunteers for coming out. It's been a beautiful day for racing. Don't forget our track sponsor, Kegel's Bike Shop. If you had anything go down today, now's the time to head on over there and get it before the next week's race. Don't forget about that Halloween contest. I'm sure that's going to be a big hit. It usually is every year. All right, once again, don't forget about that Halloween contest next Sunday, October 18th. Check in with Stephanie Whidbey over at the Kegel's booth before 12:15. Contest will begin before the races start, approximately 12:30 p.m., weather permitting. Anyone can enter. 2 age groups this year, 12 and under and 13 and over. Please dress in an appropriate costume of your choice. You will be asked to walk in front of a panel of judges. See which Stephanie in the bike shop for details if you dare.
I will let them ride. If they want to take pictures, I'll make them stop. Oh, barely not right now. So, barely not right now. Anyway, I was going to put it back where I had it because I kept it hidden. And anyway, I didn't do it. And he saw it sitting there, so he needed a car. And I knew that when I couldn't find it, I said, you gotta know where it is. I said,
Back, off to the side.
well,
Where was
I
it?
had it farther down, so it was hidden. I had it farther down, not so close to the front. And I spotted it right away. I saw the paint on it. I knew what they were. I didn't get a move. But you took care of it for the state race, so I'm not complaining. I wasn't here.
Yeah.
And it worked. I thought it worked really well, lining them up like that.
I don't know. I had to break up a fist fight for awards between 3 kids.
Fighting over what?
I don't know. But I pretty much walked over and broke them up, and I go, if I see this again, you're out of here. I'm not putting up with it. took care of it, so you didn't have to get involved in it. And I figure you'd stick up for me, you'd back me if I kicked him out of here for fist fighting.
Yeah, go ahead, honey. Go ahead, ride. Okay. If we have any of our teams who want to do some pictures, please let me know. I'm going to open the track and let the kids ride a little while we're waiting to see what's going on. However, I reserve the right to block this area off. I can still let them ride. I just won't let them use the gate if we're taking pictures. So, yes, you can ride, but I do reserve the right to adjust how much of the track you get to ride on just in case we're taking pictures. Okay? Now, does that get me out of the woods? I hope so.
We're gonna do the team pictures at Rockford Bicycle Company. That's why he's so confused. I'm yelling to come out. Jill's telling him.
So you can manage him without steering.
Okay.
That's fine. Come on.
He's coming around. He should be coming around. I told him to go one last time.
needed to more finish on how they do it.